Order! Witchy! Well, he finally got me. Just give me a minute. Guys, please. I'm trying to be careful with my words because I don't want to slip up and then he can get me charged. So I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say. I don't want to self-incriminate. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Cecil, I know it's shocking that every time you see me, I'm driving. I'm in a vehicle. I know this is hard to believe for you, but every time you see me driving, it's because I'm going from one job to another. That's the truth. So what now? What's up, my brother? So what now, Cecil? What now? I know there really is nothing he can do about it. I was careful to stay on public property. I just wonder how much. Well, the only thing I worry about, he doesn't watch this channel, so I'm not worried about that. But the only thing that I would be worried about is if he goes back through his footage, because yeah, last night I was on public property, but if he looks hard enough, there's stuff on there that I'm a little concerned that he could actually do something with that. Now that he knows that he can get me, it's a little bit worrisome. I don't think he knows the right way to go about it to get me charged, but yeah, don't worry, Order. I won't tell him. Hey, side note, if you guys see Butter, tell him I need to give him a wrench. When my brother told me to wrench him up on our live stream the other day, I didn't hear him say that, but going back and watching it, I heard that. So I do owe Butter a wrench. Cecil got the law locked down. Well, I guess what I'm going to say is it's my fault. You know, I was getting I've been going over there too much. I got sloppy. I wasn't playing into my I wasn't paying attention to my blind spots, my camera blind spots, and I let myself get caught. I think that's what happens to every good criminal. Eventually, they get sloppy, and that's how the good ones get caught. And that's just what happened to me last night. I let my guard down. I felt comfortable. And when you feel comfortable, you make mistakes. But this is a good reminder. I'm going to have to up my game a little bit. And I don't know. I know where all his cameras are, but I don't know if he's going to maybe move them now. I don't know. I know he's going to keep one on his car. But I was just getting a little bit too lax. Order, I really love that new crossbow you got. I'd love to shoot one of those sometime. They look like a lot of fun. Cecil said that if I ever succeeded in getting his daughter taken away, that I would never be able to rest, that he would be looking for me every day, and that he would fight me every day. And this is another one of those instances where he's coming at the wrong people again, because nobody in our tight circle was calling child services. You know, but it's hard for him because he doesn't know who's doing what. There's so many people coming at him that he can't pinpoint who's doing what. That's why he's never going to be able to stop this. There's just too many people. Too many people have taken notice to him. And also, it's the way that he talks to people. He doesn't realize that he actually encourages, he actually encourages all this to happen by the way he treats people. I don't know if he realizes this or not, but I started trolling him. Go ahead, buddy. I started trolling him because he was talking to me like I was somebody else. And after knowing what I knew about him at the time, I said to myself, and after watching him come at good people, calling them out a name, I said, I'm not going to let this guy get away with talking to people like this. Fuck him. You know, and that's really what started it. And then it kind of grew into what it is today. He's never been careful about how he treats other people. He doesn't think about the consequences of his actions, you know, and this is one of the consequences of his actions, that he has all this unwanted attention on himself. That's why I always say, you best just get off the internet, because you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to talk right. And if he doesn't get off the internet, I think the other thing that actually might help him, and I know he's never going to do this, and he probably thinks I'm trolling him, but the only other thing that I could think that would help him would be for him to unblock everybody. And he would have to, whenever he went live, he would have to talk to every single person that he's ever blocked. There's going to be a lot of trolls, but it's the only way that he's going to be able to stop the trolling. the trolling behind the scenes, is if he opened up a line of communication with people, which I don't think he ever will. And you're right, Cecil, with what you said. The truth does scare people. That's why you block so many people, is because you're afraid of the truth. You can't stand hearing the truth spoken about yourself. Cecil, just like the things that you were calling me today on your video, it doesn't bother me. To be honest, I don't even remember what the shit was that you were saying. Just like all the nasty shit that you were slandering the magnitudes about, notice how it really doesn't bother them. It's easy when something's being said about you and you honestly do know it's not true, those things really don't bother you. But that's why with you, every little thing drives you crazy, because it's true, and you've been trying to live this lie, for half your life. Thanks for the likes, guys. And Cecil, I promise you, I am not doing this to get famous. Do you really think if I was trying to be a YouTube content creator, do you think I'd be going live with freaking paint all over my face? Do you think I'd be talking about you? Hell no. The only reason I do this is only for one person. It's for you, Cecil. You can call me obsessed, I don't care. You know what? Maybe I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with getting you exposed and getting put in jail. That's all I care about. But it's crazy, because in your pea brain, you think that all people do, you think because you see me make a 15-second or a 60-second short every day, you think that all I did that whole day was talk shit about you and drive around. That tells me how unintelligent you are. Maybe it takes you an entire day to plan a live stream, I don't know. Wow, I know. That's what he said. Why am I always driving around for 9 years? I'm like, well, Cecil, because I've been working the same job for I have had my company for going on 10 years. So you actually got that math right that time. I have been driving around for 9 years. He's right about that. I haven't been on YouTube for 9 years. I think I've been on YouTube for maybe 3 years. I'll have to go back, though, because I think I do have some older Cecil content. I forget exactly what happened. It's still there. I don't know if I hid like the first year of that content. I can't remember. I don't know why I did that. I think I wanted to make him think that I disappeared or something. It was part of a troll. I just can't remember. Oh, I think I can't figure out how to get it back on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to. Ooh, there's a bad wreck up here. I'm gonna have to talk to my brother or Steve-O and see how I can get that back on, because I think it's so many videos that oh yeah, I remember now. The only way I can unhide it or take them off private or unlisted or whatever it is individually, and it's just too many to do that. But I want to see if there's a way that I can unhide all of them, because I think it would be cool. It'd be cool to see like the different years of exposing Cecil. There's a bad wreck up here. Man, it takes Covington police forever. Yeah, it takes Covington police forever to respond. I had to meet up with an officer last week in Covington to give him some more papers, and they were returning a USB drive to me. They take a long time. Yeah, I was meeting up. I don't know if that cut off, but I was meeting up with Covington police officer to get a thumb drive back from him. It took them forever. It just takes them. They have a really slow response time. So I don't know, RV. I don't know. What do you think? Is it time to stop going over there and doing what I do over there? Do you think I need to back off doing that now that I know that he's actually captured me for once? He still hasn't recognized that car that's parked up the street, though. See, I bought a car off of my brother. It was actually an old Derby car. I forget what happened. The guy that was selling it was going to enter this car into the demolition derby. It runs, but not very good. Like, it's gutted on the inside most of the way. I bought it for $200. And I'm able to park it from the motel I stay at in Covington over to Cecil's, and so it just moves from one spot to another. It's about a 1.5 mile drive from the motel, but we're able to sit up in there, or we're able to. I got a GoPro sitting in there a lot of times, but I do share certain things. I save it to a thumb drive, and when I see it's necessary to turn that information in, the detective that I'm working with over there, he just stores all those files on his hard drive until it's time to utilize that. Butter! I owe you a wrench, Butter. I meant to give you this the other night, but there you go, buddy. I felt bad because RV reminded me to give you a wrench, and I heard him tell me something, but I didn't hear him. And when I went back to listen to what he said, I felt really bad because the stream was over and I couldn't mod you. So I'm glad we got that taken care of now. Thank you. The cam was a smart move. Right. He's so stupid because if he was really smart, he would actually watch our content. How many countless times have we talked about what we're about to do, and he never catches it because he doesn't watch the content, or he gets triggered the first 2 minutes into the stream or the video and he don't watch it. But I got to be more careful about that moving forward because, like I said earlier, I'm starting to get a little bit too comfortable. You know, if he wises up, I don't know. But I love you guys. I gotta jump off here. Thanks for coming in. Let's see what happens. So let's see what he comes back with today. He said there might be a part 2. So you guys have a good Thursday. You know I love you.